It's me, Zayful Beeblebrox, the British Tech Guru. Now, let's have a look at all this. I bought all this stuff when I was in Britain. And let's have a little quick look at it and see what I bought. Okay, now these were originally, apparently, £12. And it was reduced to £1.99. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to use them for. I thought maybe that table saw, but I think these holes are a little bit too small. I might have to enlarge them. We'll just have to see how it goes. And I could have a use for them anyway. Something a bit different. We'll just have to see. So that was the one thing I bought. That was in one of the cheapy shops. Another thing I bought was this. It's a 5-meter length of, I think it's 5 meters, of LED light strip. Could be 3 meters. And I've got a use for that inside my school bus conversion. Then I got this. Well, in fact, this is actually several things. So let's open it. Okay. Right. Oops. Right, so that is now empty. We have a 3-jaw chuck for my lathe. No, I've got a 3-jaw chuck, but I want to reverse the jaws on one so that it's easy to switch over. I can just, because it's just such a nuisance, such a delicate thing trying to reverse those jaws, that I decided I was going to have 2 chucks, one with the jaws reversed and one with the jaws normal, because I have to take the chuck off to reverse the jaws anyway. Let's just make it easier, and so that I'm less likely to damage anything, because these chucks are pretty fragile. Now that chuck actually came with this, so it can be put in a pistol drill. And of course it came with the 2 bars needed. Okay, so that came in this box. So I'll put that back in the box. And when I was at it, I bought some bits for the milling machine. Those look as if they're going to be quite useful. T-slot cutters. So I've got a pair of T-slot cutters. Just go in there. And I also got some more cutters. Let's see if no more T-slot cutters. Yeah, that box is not particularly good. And I have, what's here? I have a different T-slot cutter. So I've got several T-slot cutters, and those are always useful to have. So that's that. I got some more milling bits. Now this box is a little bit challenging to open. There we go. Some more milling cutters. And these are actually quite interesting. If I can get the box open, which is a problem with it. There we go. Those are also for the milling machine. Kind of burrs. Okay. Then on a different tack, I already bought these saw blades, but these will actually fit my little saw bench. It has all of the kinds of saw blade that I've got. It was another 4-pack. I did it bought these just in case. Now here I have some more milling bits. See if we can get this open. Okay, these are, I think, 3-flute. Yeah, these are 3-flute milling bits. There are some more That is a wide variety of different milling bits, different kinds of milling bits, and I wish they hadn't got them all rubbing up against each other, blunting themselves. Then I have another T-slot cutter and some fairly ordinary 2-flute cutters. I gather that, in order to cut plastic, and I will be cutting plastic, the fewer flutes the better. So that's why I need 2 and 3 flute cutters rather than 4 flute cutters. So that's what I got when I was in Britain. Some of it came from Temu in China, but it was all fairly cheap, and stuff from Temu arrives in just 7 days in Britain, and it costs, I'm not sure whether it costs more or less, because they have 20% tax on everything, and I'm not sure if there's import duty or not. Probably just 20% tax. So that's what I got in Britain, and that's what I'm going to be using in sometime in the future.